Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. We still have lots to do. The area I'm in is right behind the little door entrance that you kick through with the golden glass guy. If we come over here, that tunnel in the water over there will take us to an area that we can't really do anything yet with, so we are going to come up here. And this is actually a prison cell that we will be back to open. But for now, we are going to grab this ledge, or attempt to grab it. Okay, there we go. And you see those little holes? They have enemies in them. And we have to hit them with Kazooie in order to kill them and move on through. But up here, we have a little tunnel that goes through the side of the wall here. And back here we have another Cheeto page and a Jiggy, but we cannot get that Jiggy yet, and we cannot even get it on this visit to the entire level. So I'm going to ignore it for now, and we are going to go back to the top of the prison because there is a Jiggy that we can get over here. And that monster just respawned, but it's no concern to us because we don't need to go back there anymore. Up here, if we grab on over, there will be a pair of wading boots, and we are going to use them to get through that quicksand down here and get that Jiggy right there that is just sitting out in the open. Unfortunately, we have to end the boots in order to actually get to it, and then we have to grab those boots. But first, let me kill that cat-like character. And we're going to go back. There are a few things left for us to get on this visit. One of them is Jiggy, another is, actually there's a couple Jiggies, and there's also another empty honeycomb. But we are going to warp down by Humba Wumba, and we are going to go to the code chamber, which is this thing right here. And in fact, this is where we enter cheats for Tooie, much like Treasure Trove Cove in the last game, except we don't have any cheats right now. There's not really much we can do with it for now. But we are going to come up here, and over here we will find another ledge to grab, so we will do so. And this time the enemy will come from the bottom, but we kill him just the same, and there are actually two of them. But no matter, they are no match for Kazooie's sharp beak. And if we drop over here, there is the third and last Cheeto page of my level. And I don't know how that did damage to me, but anyway, we're going to come up here. And this is an interesting sort of mission up here. There is a sleeping snake who has a Jiggy next to him, and he's surrounded by branches. If you walk too loudly on those branches and wake him up, he will, just like that, eat the Jiggy, and we cannot get it. So we have to tiptoe across the branches as soon as they are done talking. He will spit it back out and go back to sleep if you jump on down. So we go like that, and he spits it back out, and he will go back to sleep. So this is a little bit irritating to do because it is rather hard to push the control stick hard enough to move, but not hard enough to break the branches. And I did it again, and he hadn't even gone back to sleep yet. But yeah, you have to get much like that, like I was walking and failed once again. But we are going to give it one more attempt here, and I'm still walking too fast. Alright, we have to walk like this the entire time, all the way there, otherwise we're going to wake him up. So yes, this is going to take a minute or two, but it is the only way to get this Jiggy. We can't jump and flutter to it or anything because we will crackle the branches and wake him up. And once we have gotten the Jiggy, as we have just done so, we can leave. It doesn't matter, he won't wake up and he won't get his Jiggy back. So all's well that ends well for us. Over there, there's just a signpost. There's not much we can do over there. But there is one more place we can go before we have to open up the next level to get more moves. But if we come back down here and warp up by Mumbo's, we have a sort of complex to tackle that will actually take us into another level. And although we are not going to be there for long and we cannot get to the main area of the level, but it is technically still another level, and it is in fact the 5th level. But if we come over here to this temple, we will see that the door is closed. But these mouth things that you see, if you shoot eggs into them, they will retract into the building. And after we shoot all of them, it will open the door. Oh, and I lied. That was not the last Cheeto page, but it is the last Cheeto page we can get on this run. The last one is actually up on top, as you probably saw. But I cannot get it. It is right there. I can't get it yet. And I won't be able to get it until our second return here. But if we go on inside, we will meet this fellow who we saw in the picture for this level. And he has lost Target Sand's favorite priceless relic. And he thinks it was stolen. And we are going to help him out. He is Chief Bloatizen. And he will give us a Jiggy if we can go find it. And he is going to open the door so that we can go on to actual, I think the level is called Pterodactyl Land, but I'm not entirely sure. That is the entrance. We have to break a flight pad to get up to it. So we can't really do anything right now, but we have that empty honeycomb, and we can't climb this pile of coins yet. So it seems that there is not much more we can do in here for now. We do need the use of that flight pad that we do not have yet. As soon as we get the use of that flight pad, there will in fact be a lot of things that we can do. Or rather, just the move that allows us to use that flight pad, there will be a lot more we can do in this level. But for now, we only have really 2 things, but 1 thing left, and that is Target Sand's temple. And we will not complete the whole of the temple in this video, because I don't want to cut the boss battle off halfway through. But this is the Breagle Blaster, and this is the door to Target Sand's temple, and that is Target Sand talking to us. He says we have mastered the art of bird handling, and we have to go collect his sacred statues to go find a prize. So there are 20, I think 20, there might actually be extras, but there are 20 little green Target Sand statues like these that we have to get. After we get 10, he will open up a area called the Slightly Sacred Chamber, in which we will get something, and then if we get all 20, we will open up his room, in which we will have to battle him. But we won't get to that in this video. There are secret passages in the wall, much like there are in GoldenEye games, but there is going to be these heads throughout the level, these kitty things, and I don't actually have a move to attack them with Kazooie's head. We will learn that in the next level though. So right now I'm just going around collecting them. There's a bunch here, but we're probably going to get hit by a dart getting them. 2 darts actually. And we have opened up the slightly secret chamber, or sacred chamber, and we needed to get off of there as fast as we could. We will kill him. I'm going to take some life. If I can get to that chamber right now, we will grab the Jiggy from it, but I'm not quite sure how to get it from here. So we are going to keep moving around, and in fact we are actually going to go back this direction. There is a Jinjo in here we need to get that I need to find. I'm not entirely sure where he is at, but he is on a ledge somewhere. There are also 10 more Target Sand heads we need to get so that we can unlock his really secret chamber. This area is not too too complicated. It's pretty easy to get turned around, though. I don't really have it memorized, so I might look like I'm, forgetting a few things. But it's pretty simple. If you just keep wandering around, eventually you will find everything. And this is the room I was looking for. There is actually life back here, which is really, really nice because I was running low. Somewhere along here there's one of those guys. There's also a secret passage in the wall that I can go get that Jinjo with. But there are targets and heads throughout here. And, oh, you can hear him. But we cannot get to him yet. Or we can, but I'm not quite sure how. Up here, we might have actually been up here already. Yeah, we have been up here already. So there's this guy down here, and I'm going to show this off quick because I think this is actually how to get to the Jinjo. But we have unlimited eggs for 60 seconds. That's what those gold eggs are. They are unlimited homing. They might be homing eggs, but I know they are unlimited eggs, and we get them for 60 seconds. And I need this door to open, but it won't. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. And that's either the exit or the slightly sacred chamber, and I believe it is the slightly sacred chamber. This is the last of the targets and heads, if I can grab it, and that is the really sacred chamber, but we are not going to go into there until the next video. The Jinjo is right up there, but I'm going to first go into the slightly sacred chamber and get the Jiggy in there. It is a purple Jinjo, of which I believe there are 8. There's really nothing in here. There are no traps. There's just that Jiggy and some health, which I think I'm full on now. Yes, I am. And my endless eggs are about to run out, and we need to go find a way to get to that Jinjo. There's one of like the secret passageways in the wall to get to him, but I'm not sure which it is, and I believe this is the one we just came from. So we're going to go this way, and there's not one down here. This will take us back up near the entrance, and I believe this might take us to him, although I'm not sure. Yes, it did. There's the purple Jinjo. There's not really much else that we can do in this video because we are going to tackle Target Zan in the next one, so I'm going to cut this short, but I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next part.